It's the Playhouse Podcast with Kat and JJ.
Believe it. I missed everything.
Missed the show?
What am I going to do?
Check out the Daily Podcast.
How about introducing your new lover to your family over the holidays? Like a hard launch on that relationship. Is this a good idea? We threw that question out this morning. Had some interesting responses. That's coming up here in a couple of seconds as we get our podcast started now.
Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Everybody!
Now, just for complete transparency, Dana is not our listener's name. We've decided to not mention her real name because I don't really know where this is going to go, but the situation has got you a little bit bothered. Do you want to break this down for us, please?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know who else to go to about this. Like, my cousin wrote in about her family to a charity because she had said that they had, like, fallen on hard times and they needed some help. They needed some support, especially over the holiday season. And I just don't think that's true.
What makes you think that it's not true? Like, what evidence would you have?
I think both her and her husband have really great paying jobs. They just posted on Instagram about going on vacation. Like, we went out for drinks the other night, and she picked up the tab. It was $120.
Wow. So they have expendable income.
They definitely do.
Oh, man.
I think they're taking advantage of this charity. Like, there's people who actually need help.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. Go ahead and take it away from maybe a family that really does need it.
I'm not saying it's not wrong, but, like, is this your avenue? I mean, is this your bobber to be watching? Should you be blowing this up?
I just would feel really wrong if I didn't say something. And I don't want to, I don't know. I had that feeling as well. But I wanted to kind of do this anonymously, so hopefully it could be, like, taken down.
So she hasn't been adopted yet. Their family has not been. Like,
well, how do you ever know,
yet,
right?
No.
Well, you hear early in the month in case you need to try to figure out another way. They're not going to have you wait until Christmas Eve to find out if your family was adopted or not. You know, it's already a stressful time.
I mean, you hate to hear about this stuff over the holidays because you want it to be all good and the right money to go to the right people. But
let's see what our listeners have to say, like what they would do if their cousin that they knew had money put their name in to be adopted as a family that doesn't have anything. Wow, this is heavy.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll turn it over to our listeners. We'll just take calls on this. If you just want to turn up the radio, you'll kind of hear what they have to say, okay?
Okay.
A lot of interesting responses to our OPP this morning. That means other people's problems. We called her Dana, and she hit us up about this situation.
My cousin wrote in about her family to a charity because she had said that they had, like, fallen on hard times and they needed some help. They needed some support, especially over the holiday season. And I just don't think that's true.
So she went on to tell us that her cousin took her out for drinks the other night. It was like a $120 bill. She doesn't necessarily believe that they're in a financial struggle right now. And she's like, what do I do? And so the dilemma is, do you blow this up or is it just none of your business?
Yeah, we have a lot of people basically saying karma. Karma is the theme of texting, but they say, it's really unfortunate. Maybe say something to the cousin, but at the end of the day, they already applied. It's really not worth the energy to call the charity. Aaron says, I look at it this way. If you're not paying their bills or helping them financially, you really have no say in what they do with their life. Yeah, what she's doing is probably not the best thing. Once again, who to judge? Who are you to judge? Karma does exist. Yeah. It's going to bother you and you're forever going to look at them.
I have this much bandwidth in my life. If this takes up a bunch of it, I just don't have time for the really important things for me, right? Yeah. And I think I agree with the karma thing. If you do something and you're probably not supposed to do it, I believe that the universe has got a way of working that out. You're going to get caught. Somebody else you're going to slip. And most people that are crooks, thieves, criminals, full of fraud, whatever the deal is, eventually that comes to fruition.
I know.
I hate to see it over the holidays.
It hurts my soul to know that there could be a family of 4 out there that really does need it. And these people are hot off of vacation and do get paid really well. But they are saying even if you make 6 figures right now, people are living paycheck to paycheck. But
if you got a thought, hit us up. Sally, who's caller number 10 this morning.
Sally the camel.
What are you doing, Sally? What did you say, Sally the camel?
Sally the camel had 2 humps. Sally the camel had 2 humps.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
You
before.
haven't? Have you heard that, Sally?
You have that? Yes, I have.
Yes.
I have.
JJ didn't go to a normal elementary
So
school.
wait, what happens after 2 humps?
Then she has 3 humps.
That's ridiculous. There's
And
no
then she
camel
has
with 3
4.
humps.
It's a song. You got to get into it. That's why
All
kids
this
are
is-
so dumb. They think
all the
camels
kids
have
are
10 humps.
Sally, the game is called Coulda, Shoulda, Woulda. Have you heard this before?
I believe I have.
Okay,
Okay.
well, it's pretty
So-
it's pretty easy to navigate. Your first thing that we're going to need from you is you have to choose whether you want to play with Kat or myself. And basically, I want you to think about kind of who you vibe with most when you're listening to the show, maybe who you agree with most.
This
when
says a
we're
lot
talking
about you,
stuff.
too, by the way, Sally.
There's
Let's
no
go
wrong answers
with
except Kat.
JJ.
Okay, nice. I like
We'll go with
that.
JJ.
That a girl. Yeah, this is a
Gotcha.
smart move, by the way, Sally, because I think you and I probably are going to be pretty cool together. So what's going to happen is I'm going to bounce out of the studio. You and Kat are going to basically chat a little bit, and she's going to give you 5 words. You just give us the first words that pop into your brain when you hear those. And if I come back and I match up the same 5 words, you got yourself $300. So good luck.
Awesome.
All right. Normally, when he gets all like high on his horse, he's like, "Oh, we're gonna win." He doesn't match 1, Sally. So we
Well, I
really
hope
have
we
to
do.
like channel him. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Okay,
Yep, I'm
here we
ready.
go. Let's get to it. The first word name is Todd.
Todd.
Todd. Todd.
My
What?
nephew.
You're gonna say the word nephew?
You said Todd, right?
Yes.
You said the name Todd?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I don't know. Yeah, because my nephew's name is Todd.
So you're gonna say
I don't
nephew.
know. Yeah, you probably won't get that one.
Okay. Fairy.
Harry?
Yep.
Tinkerbell.
Okay. Banana.
A monkey.
Okay. Tape. TAPE.
T-A-T-E.
T is in Tom, A is in Apple, P is in Paul.
Okay.
E is- Yep.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Presents. Wrapping presents. Tape.
Perfect. And then I have 2 names in this list. So Kim is the last name.
Ken. Barbie. The Barbie doll Ken.
Kim, Kim.
Him. Kim.
Yeah.
Kim Paul, that frickin', I don't know, China leader.
Kim Jong-un.
I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right.
I don't
we'll
know.
go with that.
It's weird.
I'm gonna call him back in, and I'm gonna stop this timer, and we're gonna see if you match up to any of them.
Probably
I know.
won't.
Sally, the camel has.
I doubt
Sally
it.
had a hard time hearing what I was saying, so I was trying to spell things out for her.
Well, damn, all these thousands of dollars worth of processing and broadcast equipment.
I
I
know.
can't believe this is it. Sally, do we have
Phone.
Whoa.
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 I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
listen,
sorry.
again, those
no, I don't know if we have a chance.
Those-
I don't know.
Sally, those are inside your house words. So everybody else is going to have to look.
Sorry.
It's okay. I get it. You feel comfortable with us. So I'm guessing this is going to go poorly, but let's give it the old college
Probably.
try.
Yeah.
Okay, both of you just relax. Here we go. First
Okay, we
word
will.
for JJ is Todd.
Todd, Todd, like the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
It doesn't matter where I start with this list, you're going to lose, so it doesn't matter. So Todd, Todd. What do you think
I
she
can't.
said?
My future father-in-law, or my future, not father-in-law. My future in-law's name is Todd, but I doubt Sally knows him, so I'm going to say. Todd Rundgren.
Okay. No, she said nephew because her nephew's
Her
name
nephew's
is Todd.
Todd. Well, that's such a. I mean, that's
So if
a,
you want a glimpse into where this game is going, that's where it's going. Okay.
That one's
Yeah,
tough. You got thrown a bone there.
Yeah, it was.
The next one is tape.
Measure.
She said presents.
Oh, stupid.
Next one
Dang
is
it.
fairy.
Fairy dust.
She said Tinkerbell. Next one is banana.
Peel.
She said monkey. And the final one for you to fail is Kim.
Kardashian.
She said Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un.
Girl, it was
funny.
not your day.
No, it wasn't. And it was fun.
So I want you just to hear this and then tell me if you can figure out what's going on. All right. Now, think of what happened last week and what you were doing, I don't know, maybe Thursday early in the morning. And then just hear this. Getting together, they're taking a picture.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. We're kidding! Just teasing with me! There's no race.
So what happened is
What?
this guy is dating a girl. And he tells her, well, my family does the turkey trot every Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
We'd
Which
like
is
you.
not out of the norm.
We'd like you to join us this year. So this new girlfriend starts training for this in September.
Oh, okay.
She goes through the whole couch to 5K thing. She shows up that morning. They all have shirts that match.
Yeah.
They even gave her the turkey hat. She's got the running shoes strapped on. She's got her Whoop bracelet on and everything like that. She is ready to go. They get the whole family together. Hey, let's take a quick picture before the turkey trot.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Just kidding. And the look on her face,
But why?
because she had put all this time into
Yeah,
training
but like,
for it.
what a weird prank. That sounds like so much trouble for a prank.
So I saw this on TikTok, and people are calling this one of the biggest cases of bullying they've ever
Oh,
seen. So when
man.
people use that word, I'm sure bullying happens. I'm not discounting that. But if you think tricking someone into training for a couple of months for a 5K and then going, just kidding, we really love you as a family, is bullying, you were never bullied.
You know what bullying is to tell her, we did this because you're a fatty boom batty and we
Yeah,
wanted to
what
get you
you-
off the
right.
couch and you needed to lose weight. And surprise, we made you a better looking person. That would be bullying. This is truly the oddest prank I've ever heard because they put in so much effort.
Well, their effort was only, hey, you're going to run a turkey trot with us, and they got
No,
the shirt.
they got T-shirts. They had it all planned. What a weird thing to me.
It was
I
their,
don't know.
it was their small way of pranking or hazing the new girlfriend in the family. You know what my hazing was to join my wife's family?
Seeing your father-in-law naked.
Well, that's a big one. But like we had like coyotes on my father-in-law's property,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, you got to go get the gun. I can hear the coyotes out there. So there's me trying to shoot coyotes out the back door.
Uh-huh.
I had to sleep on their floor for months and months and months. All sorts of stuff like that. I had to help move. I had to help move a 2,000-pound wooden bear that was carved out of a tree trunk.
Uh-huh.
Like I had to do
You went through
muscular,
it.
intense things to be a member of this family. And I was just kind of curious, has anybody else had to go through any kind of hazing to get into a family? Derek's family, when they welcomed you in, was there any kind of hazing or joking around whatsoever?
None. Not at all. I got a car. They gave me a car.
All right, so obviously Kat can't participate in this discussion. But if you were ever like hazed a little bit when you joined somebody else's family, I'd love to hear your stories. Have you ever just sprung a new boyfriend on your family over the holidays?
I did hard launch Matt when I was dating him
The guy that didn't speak.
at Christmas. Yeah.
Well, that's an
Well, I didn't
easy
even
hard
know he
launch
was
because
there.
he was just hanging out in
I
the
know.
corner.
My aunt's like, is there something wrong with him? I said, I don't know. I don't know why he's not talking
He's quiet.
to anybody. He's very quiet. But when Cassie had texted, I said, let's get this on. Surely you are not the only person dealing with this. But she said, love the morning show. Wondering if you could read this on the radio. My boyfriend of 3 months is hoping to come home with me for Christmas, like stay at my parents' in my childhood bedroom. They've never met.
Listen, I think a lot of guys have a fantasy about this, by the way.
They do going back, seeing your
I
cheerleading
think they,
pom-poms.
I think they want to go back and see if they can work something in your childhood bedroom.
Yeah. She says, not feeling it right now. Maybe this time next year. Should I just set up a time for all of us to get together after the new year? My sister thinks that that's the best idea. Cassie, I'm going to 3 months.
Yeah, but
It's a little early. It's 90 days.
Aren't you under the impression they've never met him yet?
Yes, that's why she's saying like
I think the
hard-
holidays are the wrong time. No.
I agree with you. The holidays are not the time to introduce somebody foreign to your family.
You got I think a relationship is a soft launch only situation. I think it's got to be, hey, guys, oh, yeah, I started dating this guy. Yep. Oh, yeah, I'm going on a second date with this guy. You got to soft launch this because especially with your parents, because all they want is the best for you. So what do they see? A million red flags right away until they can start chipping away at those red flags and go, yeah, that might be the right person for you.
And maybe, Cassie, what if this is your forever guy? This is your last holiday with your family by yourself. Because he's going to be there every single year after that. Then you're going to add kids into the mix.
Eating all the pumpkin pie.
So
drinking all the Jameson.
I'm thinking, how do you tell him, by the way? How do you let him know that maybe this is not the time or place for it? I'm just wondering.
Because if he's so into you and he thinks you're into him and all of a sudden your vibe is, I don't want to introduce you to my parents.
Have you ever done that? This is the first time you're meeting them, but it's a major holiday situation. Or has somebody done that in your family and how did it go? Maybe Cassie can kind of hear some examples.
Imagine pulling up to your old man's birthday party with your new boyfriend.
Yeah.
I would
Birthday parties are different. So birthday parties are not holidays.
But they're about him.
Holidays are so intimate.
We were talking about the text that we had gotten from a listener about the hard launch of a relationship over the holidays. So, for instance, she's thinking about introducing her boyfriend of 3 months to her family over the holidays. And is this the right thing to do or is this just off-putting?
Yeah. Cassie had said her boyfriend was the one of 90 days to say, hey, we should do Christmas at your family home. And it just sounds like she does have some hesitation. She's like, this is kind of a sacred zone until I'm ready to introduce you. I just don't know if a major holiday is the time and place.
Hey, Kim, I appreciate you calling. You've been through something like this, right?
Well, don't do what my mom did. She basically, surprised us along with the gifts that she has a new man in her life on Christmas Day. So don't do that. That would be nice.
Yikes.
We call that a hard launch. That would, the thing is now you're going to link that feeling to the holidays, which is not good.
Right. Like, why is that a surprise to us? It's not a gift. Like, surprise new dad. What is going on here? Like, why do we need to be surprised on Christmas? She could at least wait it the day after, a couple days after. I don't know.
Or maybe even like New Year's Eve. Like, hey guys, I want a fresh start. Yeah. Meet my new boyfriend.
The real hard launch would be her posting on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, and you guys see it that way, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been, honestly, I'm not too concerned with my mother's love life as long as he treats her right,
I like everything on the 05s Thursday morning during our live show. What does that mean for you? 605 $400 with our coulda, shoulda, woulda game. 705 Ed Sheeran tickets, and at 805 you could win $50,000 all during our live show Thursday morning. Right now, let's finish up our podcast. Morning. I'm JJ. How's Kat? How was your day yesterday?
My day was fine. It was fine.
Which clearly
lunch.
It wasn't.
It was fine. It was fine. No, I had lunch. Well, not really lunch. I had warm potato salad and a vanilla latte. Like, I could taste it on my tongue the rest of the day. It was a really bad decision. But met up with a friend, and that was a nice little visit. And then I went to Walmart to get some stuff. Went in I just wanted to spend like $100, $440 later, $440 later.
What do you get for $400? Were you Christmas shopping?
I packed the pantry.
Okay.
And it's mostly like toiletries. And then there was like a big deal in vitamins. And you know me and my vitamins. So I found a bunch that I like, the A's and the B's and the D's and the E's. And so did that. But I mean, there were a lot of strange people there yesterday. And I know they're like, well, it's Walmart. There's going to be. But like some days there are good days. And then yesterday I'm checking out and these two girls that have definitely partook that morning were like checking out. They had their huge, it was between a liter of Mountain Dew and then a small one, like that oddly shaped middle one. And then she yells out, Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night. And I was like, oh, my God, get it under control.
Hold on. Now this is where you got to equate it to if they were in there hammered.
They were obnoxious. And you could hear them down
who were they hurting? Who were they hurting?
They were annoying me.
Going to Walmart stoned is okay.
They were in their like mid-40s. These aren't like cute little college girls.
Yeah, they took a day.
I would have, if they were college girls, I would have been like, get it, girl. Get it. Have fun today. But like, I was annoyed, and so were many other people. But as they were leaving, something must have happened. Like they might not have paid for something because this little old lady that was working one of the tills was like, "Hey, wait up!" And she had like this Christmas bonnet on, and it was a lot to take in.
You were living the life a lot of us have dreamt of.
I laid down last night and I was like, "It's time.
What a day!
It's time to shut down."
This time of the year, I think, is when most of us really start looking at our finances. And you got Christmas presents to buy, you got end of the year stuff. Maybe you do it a little bit more during tax time. I'm not sure. But what's the one thing in your life that you overpay for probably over and over and over again?
Mm-hmm. So every 15 days I do it. And I tell myself on that 14th day, don't do it, girl. Don't go to Sam's and go to the pre-made meal aisle and get the street tacos that you could make for a fraction of the price. Don't get the chicken Alfredo because your kid loves it, because you can make it for a fraction of the price. And it's so convenient. And then you have basketball nights and you have religion nights. And it's so convenient to pop that sucker in and just air fry some garlic bread. You're done in minutes. Like you don't have to do anything, but it is very expensive. And I'm like, why do I do it? And I just do it.
First thing that popped into my mind is hockey sticks. My son broke 9 last year, his junior year of high school, and I declared financial independence from hockey sticks. And we made him understand that what he had was it, and he was buying all the rest of them at $400 a pop.
Okay.
And third day of practice this year, snapped one. Only had one backup. My wife, of course we'll buy you. Well, how many more do you need? You have a credit card. Just go get as many as you need.
Oh, gosh. That's crazy.
31 days after we buy that one. Snap, no warranty. Oh, do you need 2 more? And I was like, I thought we made an agreement here. She's like, well, I'm like, he has a job. Yeah. I know, but like, he has
do you
friends.
guys talk? Do you communicate about this stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
What we do is we make an agreement. Like, we're financially independent from hockey sticks. And then she changes the agreement to buy as many as you want. So, but there's light at the end of the tunnel for this.
Okay.
He'll be done with his senior year. He probably won't play hockey again until he's a dad and coaches his kids. And maybe he'll play beer league hockey or something along the lines. But that, for me, for the last 12 years of kids playing hockey, has been my Achilles heel.
So you're in the tens of thousands, I would assume.
I would assume between my 2 boys playing hockey, we're at, well, I bet we've bought at least 50 sticks at $400 a piece.
Man, I very rarely say no to my kid because he's such a good kid. But when he said, I want to play hockey at 6, I said no. We have a lot of great friends and a lot of great memories because of it. But that cost is ridiculous. It's fiberglass at $400. It's crazy. So things you overpay for over and over again. Lacey had texted in, Duncan, it's my weakness. The price has gone up so much. I only go on Fridays now. It's insane how much I pay for a coffee, and sometimes it tastes awful, but I will go back. Good morning to Elizabeth. Movie theater popcorn. Okay.
She buys over and over and over again.
I get it.
Said, well, how much is popcorn at the theaters? I haven't been to a movie in a theater since before COVID.
I bet you a large popcorn is $7.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, but when you think of how you pay for the experience. You know, people that go to the movie theater every single weekend.
And is it like bottomless? Like you can keep getting it refilled?
I don't know. Maybe.
I want to say good morning to Charlie. Texted in, my Lexus. I know it's expensive. I'm on my 3rd one right now.
Okay.
All of them went up to about 250,000 miles, though. So he puts a lot of miles on. He says, and just regular maintenance keeps them going. So I believe the higher cost for the car saves me from bills to repair later. Good morning to Dre, who said Domino's late night delivery is what I overpay for over and over again.
You know what I tell myself? I'm like, you can bend down and do your own toenails. Like you can. It's not comfortable. I don't enjoy it.
Is it the same? Can you do it the same, though? Like, do you get the same quality?
No, you can't. They do the cuticles. It just always looks better when they do it, but it's gotten up there too. I remember back in my day, it was like $25 for a pedicure. Now it's like 40, 45, and then you have to tip.
Hey, Wendy, I appreciate you holding. What are you spending way too much on over and over again?
Well, I have a bird obsession, so I have a lot of exotic birds.
You mean like parrots and stuff, right?
Yeah, like I have a Congo African gray, Mexican green conures, sun conures, black cap conures. I have 15 birds, and there are 15 individual cages.
Jesus.
Wow. That's like listener Lori. Lori has a lot of birds.
I just need some days some silence. Can you imagine never having a moment of silence in your home?
No.
15 birds. First off, they're expensive. You got to keep feeding them. You got to keep cleaning. I'm sure they have some kind of an exotic diet if they're an exotic bird, too, especially if you're not from here.
There's a lot of chirp, chirp.
You can't just let them out and expect them to come back. It's not like a dog.
No, they're out of here.
So we were talking about, this time of the year, you're looking at your finances, and you're overpaying way too much on what? And all sorts of people were texting in. We talked to Wendy a couple of minutes ago who has 15 birds. So she's buying more and more and more exotic birds. And then I saw Amber's text, and I said, Amber, you got to call us because I always wonder who is spending money on this stuff, and it's clearly you. Tell everybody what you're spending way too much money on over and over again.
I hate it.
What is she saying? What are you saying?
I hate it. So my farm game.
The farm game's on her phone. She's the one that's buying
God.
the extra tokens. How much do you think you've spent on this stuff this year, Amber?
It's so bad. Probably like $150 to $200.
Amber, you're the one I yell at my TV. I'm like, who the hell is buying this? It's Amber.
So, okay, now,
Amber is.
Before we're too harsh on you, I just want to say this. I'm going to stand up for Amber for a second. Does this offer you some kind of joy, peace, levity in your life at all?
It makes me, it's amazing. I love it. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs.
Okay,
So-
all right.
First off, lame. Second off,
Are
no, I'm
your
kidding,
bills
I'm kidding,
paid?
I'm kidding.
Are your bills paid? You're doing good?
Yes.
See,
Good.
that's the thing.
Yes.
Like, if someone's going to spend their money on weed, I don't even care. I don't care if that's what you want to spend your money on. As long as your bills are paid, you know what I mean?
Right. I
Like,
think there's a good balance here. You're probably not going to the casino and spending your kids' college tuition there. You're probably not. You say you're not boozing. You don't smoke. You don't do drugs. So just the money that I probably spend on beer in a year or Jameson is way over your $200 on your farm coins.
explain farming. Okay, so could you first off farm in the real world?
Not a chance.
What do you mean?
Are you farm? Like, what is this? I don't even know what the game is.
It's Heyday. So it's like a game you put on your phone. It's so addicting. Like, you have animals, you have your farm, you get to feed your animals, you get to like grow crops, and you have to like I don't know. You can open other farms. You can buy like more animals. It's so fun.
How many farms do you have at the moment, Amber?
I think I have like 3 different types of
Okay.
I'm on a really high level. So when I had to go get my phone, I had to make sure the guy could get my new farm, or else I wouldn't have bought a new phone.
You're like, most importantly, you got to move my sheep over.
You don't need to save my contacts. Don't have to transfer any of those emails that were really important for my company, but can you save my farm?
The cattle are fed at noon. All right.
How much time will you spend on your farms today, Amber?
Oh, I work, so probably not very much. Maybe like a half an hour at night.
I think that's reasonable.
While you wind
Most of us
down.
are going to watch
Okay.
TV or scroll through Instagram for a half hour, so I don't think that's not that bad of a deal.
All right.
Are you
Well-
telling the rest of your friends about that, or are we really unique in understanding this about you?
No, people know I'm obsessed with my farm game.
You know, I'd love
My
to meet
kids
people
know.
that I
Everybody
just
knows.
can't relate to, because then you get an interesting side of life. So good. I'm glad that it makes you happy. I'm glad Amber is happy.
Is it the first thing you do in the morning is check to make sure all your animals are okay?
No, it's not that bad.
Okay.
But I do think about it.
Do you think it would be weird? And the reason I'm asking this is I have a friend from much earlier in my life, and his dad passed away 20 years ago. And I just saw that he had posted online that yesterday was his dad's birthday party.
Okay.
So his dad has been gone 20 years. Every year, he sends out invites to people who were friends of his dad,
Mm-hmm.
and he hosts in his big pole shed a party. Everybody brings a dish. They celebrate his dad. They put a picture up. They all sing happy birthday. Is that weird?
No, it's a memorial. It's not a birthday.
He calls it my dad's birthday party. Yesterday was his dad's 74th birthday party.
Was his dad like beloved?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of people there eating and looking like they're having a good time.
So I think maybe people look at it like an excuse to get together and remember someone we love, but also continue to have fun at something we look forward to every year. It might be like your beer palooza or whatever.
So
what if that was in the name of somebody else?
Should this be more common then? So then it's weird.
The thing is, if you did it big while he was alive and then you just kept doing it, then that's one thing. But if you're doing it huge and then when he was alive, you just did like little birthday candle at Red Lobster.
Dad died in his early 50s, and it didn't. I guess I'm not getting the impression that they'd had big blowout birthday parties for his dad every year. The older you get, the more you're like, I don't care. It's just another day, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't know if that was weird, because my first intention was, that's a little odd, isn't it? But it's really shouldn't be odd to get a bunch of people who loved somebody together and remember the good times. To me, the weird part was a bunch of people singing happy birthday to somebody who wasn't there.
That's
where I think I got a little weird on me. But throwing a birthday party for a loved one after they've passed, is that odd or not? I'd be curious if anybody else does it. I hadn't ever seen it before.
I think it would be odd for anybody in our family because we do not go above and beyond for birthdays at all. We have a group text. And then if you're in town, let's go grab a Chipotle burrito. It's not like a crazy thing.
On my birthday, it's usually, hey, can we all get everybody together and have dinner? That would be it.
At your house.
Yeah.
Just your family.
But when I'm gone, would it be weird for my kids to be throwing a party on October 22nd and inviting all of the people who survived me?
Yeah.
To sit around and everybody brings a dish and you have a couple of beers and you sing happy birthday. Is that weird?
If it's a party with an undertone of JJ, I would go. But if it's a whole party where we have to wear party hats and pins with your face on it, that's weird.
And I didn't see any of that. I didn't see sweatshirts with his picture on it or anything like that.
It's just a party. And then every now and then we talk about a memory of dad.
I'd be curious if anyone else is doing this or is this weird? I want to get your thoughts on it.
Earlier, I mentioned how Walmart was a bit weird. I didn't even look. Was the moon whole? I didn't even take count if anything was in retrograde. I always assume
everything's in retrograde the rest of my life, and there's a full moon every night for the rest of my life.
There are good Walmart days where the produce is great. Everyone's walking around without their mouth open. It's there are good days, and I take note of those. But then there are really weird days, and yesterday was one of those. And I had a massive cart full of stuff. And this woman who had just a few things, which she could have gone to self-checkout, she comes and she butts her end of her cart to where the child would sit in my cart. And it's touching the cart. And she just looked at me and she goes, you have a lot of stuff. I was like, I do.
She was angling on getting ahead of you, right?
She was. Yeah. And normally I had already put a bunch of stuff on and I'm like, the shimmy in the Minnesota, I'm just going to scooch by, I'm just going to look at her and say, I do have a lot of stuff. But then I said, I think self-checkout looks pretty open. And she goes, I don't do self-checkout. She was in her late 60s, just done. They don't care anymore. And
done converting.
And she goes, too many people touch that stuff. I don't want to be touching the stuff that too many people are touching.
What do you touch?
I don't know. I don't know what she's thinking she has to touch, but you really don't have to touch anything now that you said that. You really don't.
Literally, if you bag all your stuff, what do you got to touch a button or two to make sure that your amount
Aren't you
is
touching your cart? Aren't you touching products that other people probably touched and put back on to the shelf?
Every public place is rancid if you want to look at it that way.
But I had a really good checkout girl. So, that made me happy. I've been getting a lot of kind of stinkers lately where they just don't welcome you. They don't want to be there. And I get it. It's the season.
So I have Aaron on line 3 and I'm being told that he hates the checkout.
So his text said he hates checking people out. So that must
works
be his
there.
job.
Okay, so I want to bring him on next to get his story. But for you, is there a definite preference? So Kat won't do self-checkout. I would prefer to do it. I'm not trying to take someone's job away or something, but I would just prefer to whip through myself.
Yeah. And I get what you're saying, but you also didn't have a massive amount of stuff.
I kind of see it as a challenge. So Kat finds herself at Walmart yesterday, an unpleasant experience at the checkout lane because the woman behind her only had 3 items. Kat had 149. And Kat wouldn't let this woman go in front of her.
I just didn't. I don't know why. Normally I would. I should have felt the reason for the season and let her go. But it was just, it felt like it would have been more of a to-do to let her do that than to not. I'm like, self-checkout is right there.
Emotions like this make baby Jesus cry.
I could see over everything that it really wasn't a very busy area. I'm like, look at all those that are open. She's like, I don't like to touch other things that other people have touched. I'm like, you're doing that all day. You're touching a cart right now that hundreds, thousands of people have touched.
So we all have our preference, whether you're going to do self-checkout or not. I prefer it. I just like it. It seems quicker to me, and I kind of like it as a challenge. Now, let's get on the flip side of this. Aaron's been waiting on hold, and I'm appreciating this because I know that you work in a checkout lane. How do you feel about this whole thing with self-checkouts versus checkouts?
Let me tell you something. I don't know if there's a such thing as hell on earth, but checking people out is definitely like that. Some people think that this is our time to be friends. Like, I'm trying to get you in and out of here. Do I look like I grew up wishing to be you know what I'm saying? Like, I every day I clock in is a failure to myself. So don't try to make me feel better.
You are so incredibly dramatic. But listen, I want you to think about this. What if you are like the only interaction that they have with somebody that day? What if they like never get out of the house? They're older and they love human interaction. Are you going to be grumpy? Is that what kind of person you are?
First of all, that's on them. if I'm the only interaction you got for the day, you need to get a better life.
Preach.
Like, I'm not. Don't put all that pressure on me. Do the self checkout. Get in and get out. Don't talk to me. You're not going to remember me when I leave. But then you're going to leave. You're going to dump all your stuff on me. People, I must have tell me everything on my forehead because I know way too much about people than I should know.
Like, I know we just met over the phone, but are you the type of guy that if you got fired tomorrow, you really wouldn't be bothered by it at all?
I promise it would probably feel like I hit the lottery.
I heard this audio today, and then I started thanking my lucky stars that out of all the times I've air traveled, my luggage has never been lost. I mean, are there odds? Like, I didn't read any stats, like 1 in 5 always lose luggage, but I'm very thankful that I've never had to deal with that stress. Listen to this toddler, though.
Somebody stole my bag from the airport.
That's not nice. You need to give it back to you.
How are we going to get it back? They took my bag and all my stuff. What are you going to do to the person who stole my bag?
What's his name?
I don't know his name. We're looking for his name. I can show you a picture. Come on, Kate. What are you going to
do? We're going to get him. Don't you worry, dear.
So what do you think? They got the picture off of the cameras at the airport, probably?
Yeah. So, I mean, it wasn't lost. It was stolen. But either way, like you, as a female, I can speak for all of us that when we know we're going on a trip, we go to Target. We go and get all the good stuff. You know, we get new outfits so we feel sexy on vacation. It's just what we do. And so to have it all lost.
I came really close to taking somebody's bag once by accident.
Yeah.
We had the same bag. My wife and I were just doing a weekend trip to Chicago, going to watch a couple Cubs games. And we were quick, and she had me. I was getting an Uber on the app and everything like that. So I'm kind of multitasking. And I just grabbed the red suitcase off the thing. It was the same size. And I'm wheeling it down, and the only reason I noticed that it wasn't mine is because I have a wonky wheel on one of mine, so I kind of got to drag it versus wheel it. Yeah. And I'm like, it fixed itself. And I look down, I'm like, oh, that's not ours.
But if not, you would have taken it.
And I was almost to that spot where you get the ride shares, and I turned back around, and I put it back on the conveyor belt, and it was the guy standing right next to me. He just kind of looked at me like, I'm sorry, took the wrong one. Here comes mine. They look identical. We kind of giggled about it, but he would have been pissed.
Yeah. You know, that's why I got the face luggage. I got luggage with our faces on it.
Are you breaking that out from Mexico? Will we see that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm very excited to see this.
It really only fits on one size because you know me and I don't read with the Amazon, so I bought one.
They call that the Trisha syndrome.
It only fits on my carry-on. So it's like it only fits that size. Lisa had texted, we lost my luggage when we arrived to Paris and never got it back. I had gone shopping, got so many cute items for our trip that we saved forever to go on.
All your toiletries.
And it was never recovered. Buying clothes in Paris is very expensive, by the way, she says. And then Ken says, my luggage has been lost 3 times. I only bring 4 outfits now for every single trip on a carry-on.
So my dad would travel towards the end of his career a lot, and he would only take a carry-on because he never wanted to lose it. He always told me, Just never, ever take anything but a carry-on. Never anything but a carry-on. They're going to lose it. They're going to lose it. It's out of your control. And then sometimes the way you see some of those baggage handlers chucking bags every once in a while, I'm like, what if I had something really nice in there, like a gift?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going domestically, you know there's going to be a Walgreens somewhere, so you can pick up your toiletries and stuff like that. So if you are going to only travel with a carry-on, that's like the best way to go.
But if you're going to Turkey for hair implants,
right,
you don't really know what they got at the mall there. Or even if they have them all there. Did you ever lose your luggage? I want to know if you got it back. How long was that? Well, I mean, that's the way Meet the Fockers opens, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then he gets the wrong one.
I just feel like what a horrible start to a trip.